Hi, this is Gopinath. So, Gopinath, why don't you tell us where did you study and what courses did you take?
Uh, so, uh, you know, I graduated in a small town by name Chittoor in Andhra Pradesh in a government college called Government Arts and Science College. So I studied my graduation in sciences, botany, zoology, and chemistry. And then somewhere in 1971, 72, after my graduation, I wanted to opt to become a banker. So I joined a bank called Andhra Bank. So Andhra Bank at that time was nationalized. So I'm part of that bank nationalization, and I was hired in the bank, and I worked with them till '96. Then I joined a new generation bank called HDFC Bank, and from '96 to 2012, I worked with HDFC Bank. So in all, I had about 42 years of banking as a career, and I also parallelly studied, law um, during the course to support me in my pursuit in banking because some knowledge of law is also required when you are dealing with customers, when you are dealing with the documents, and when you are dealing with day-to-day operations. So that's about me in a nutshell. Though right now I am on the board of a couple of companies like Parikar Business and Knowledge Services, and then Lone Star India Asset Reconstruction Company. Okay, yeah,
Okay. So, what motivated you to work in a bank?
yeah. See, I used to have one uncle who used to work for State Bank of Mysore. So when I just completed my graduation, to be frank with you, I just couldn't get even a reasonable marks in my studies. I was quite, negligent while, pursuing my graduation. So then, my uncle first gave me an opportunity to work as a temporary clerk in State Bank of Mysore for about 3 months. So by the time I joined there and I started working there, I got interest in banking. So then I, started my to be advertisement in paper to join bank. So I applied for an advertisement and then wrote a test, and then I got hired by Andhra Bank as a clerk. Yeah.
All right. So, how do you use technology now, and how do you think technology is going to impact your line of business?
See, from then to now, if you ask me in 95, 96, when I joined HDFC Bank, that is when the technology was just coming into banking. I have seen as a banker working with all physical documents, be it updating a passbook or writing a day-to-day entry and all. And it used to be very cumbersome, and one has to be very good in simple arithmetical calculation. No calculators were there at the time. And from then, we entered an era of automated teller machines because that has given real fillip to the growing population to draw the money, to do a lot of banking transaction instead of waiting for the bank to commence and starts work at the fixed time hours between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. A 24 by 7 365-day banking. We started with a simple machine called automated teller machine, and that was the first step of this one. Then came the computerization. So then, when all the financial transactions are put into computers, then the things became much easier, and it evolved over a period of time. So, uh, so the computers played a really wonderful, way to our livelihoods. And today you can see that without a computer, without a mobile phone, without a normal simple gadgets, our life is not a complete this one. We can't run even a single day without all these gadgets. So we need those gadgets, and we have to uh, go from here onwards to much high-end items. Like I have a Amazon Alexa in my house, so I get connected with my son in US or with all my relatives, and I can see them on a real time, and I can feel their presence well within the four walls of my house. Like that, there are a lot of new things that are coming up. Artificial intelligence. How do you do several things on this? Um, uh, you know, I see world will be different in the next coming 10 years. See what we have seen between 90s and 2000 is one level. 2000 to 2010, 2010 to 2020 is altogether a totally uh, different environment, including today the robots can handle. You have something called chatbots, which can answer all the customer queries. It can replace the human beings, but still human beings are required to give a personal touch. You can have so many things. You can always live with a virtual life all through, but things are different. And as latest as now, when the pandemic has come, all the courts in the country are on computers. So you can conduct a court proceedings on live on the video stream, either of Zoom or any of those other technology enablers, where the court proceedings can be conducted by connecting to the jails, by connecting to the lawyers, by connecting to the judges, and finally judgment can be delivered without physically a person moving from one place to another. Imagine when a criminal has to be brought to the court, he has to be brought in a van, and one criminal has to be protected by at least 6, 7 policemen, and then he has to just answer one or two questions of the judge. But on the contrary, if he is in the same jail and the judge gets connected, his lawyers get connected, the public prosecutor get connected, the things are done. So the computers have done really wonderful thing for us to continue, and I'm sure that things will move from here to further heights. Yeah, I'm not
Right.
able to see.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. So, thank you, Gopinath. Thank you for your time.
Thank
See you later.
you. Bye bye.